Hello everyone, welcome back to Stare Down, the stream where I stare something down,
Alright.
and it stares right back. Today we will be staring at the lovely Crocodilius thing. It's gonna be great. I don't know who's gonna back down first, but it's gonna be fun. Also, why does my phone stream? Why does it suck? So for my phone stream, when I check the phone, it usually just, I hit the button, and it just goes right to my live stream. But now in order to do it, I have to turn the phone off, and then back on. So what the heck? Alright, that's enough staring. I lose.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
Oh, this one's dangerous? Are you sure? Looks fine to me. Looks cute. Looks kinda cute. What do we got? Gale. Autumn Leaf Cutter. Might do Arc Slash, actually. Yeah, Arc Slash. Nah, Arc Slash this way. Yeah! Oh boy. I can see all of the HP it has as well. Alright, don't do anything.
I'll handle it.
You'll handle this? Alright. You can handle it. What can you do? Impassion, Chrono. You can't really do anything, can you? Scud Ripper. I like that move. Ah. Fine, let's take care of these guys first.
Here we go.
These guys are out.
Got it. An opening. Right.
Ooh, that guy's dizzy. This is going really, really good.
Hey.
Big move! Dark matter, baby! It only hit one of them, though, for some reason.
Go!
Go. No, I mean go. Like, go away. Go.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
This is where the fun begins. Here they come. Oh, we got our first hit.
My turn.
Or got hit, but that's okay, because it's time for Zero Arcs. Awesome.
Of course.
Didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped, but you know what? That's fine. What other arts do you have? Lefort. I think Lefort is the same as whatever. Speed delay. Slows down time for anemones. Sure. Also, I'm ready. Let's see how tough the croc hits.
Just activate.
Ooh! Wow. Yep. Just as bad as I thought. If not worse. Let's do Dark Matter again. No. Now. Walls folds to sleep. Sounds good to me. It did not even work.
I'll handle
Hang on, let me get chat sorted. Yeah, how come it says I'm live now? What the heck, man? What the heck, man? What's going on? Oh shoot. Wait, can I delay this guy? No, it says that I'm delayed. P blind. I'm gonna get hit. There's no going around it. I'm gonna get hit. I can't even heal Laura or whatever.
it. Here we go.
Joke's on you, buddy!
Flames, scatter on my blade.
Something on my blade. Get out of here with your critical hit nonsense. Oh, is he dizzy as well again? That's awesome. I'll take another dizzy creature. What's this guy weak against? Fire. Is he weak against this stuff? No, not really. Do a normal attack for now. Just get critical hit. Get
My
critical.
turn.
Do it again.
My turn.
Alright, here we go. Dark matter, gold sphere, movement speed down. Could try to blind him. I don't know.
Here we go.
I'm tempted to just pelt all this guy with the rest of my crafts. Very tempted. Very, very tempted. Let's heat up. Current status down. Can I do it? Oh, I can.
Office activate. Ha!
Laura, wake up! It didn't work.
My turn.
Okay, good. Alright, Laura's gonna get hit probably. Can I heal Laura really quick?
Arcus activate.
Oh boy, that's fine. That wasn't as bad as I thought it
You
would
have
be.
my thanks.
Here we go.
This is a good battle. I like it.
I like it. I like it.
We're at max CP, so might as well. Resounding beat. Boost the defense of all allies. Yeah,
Give it up, everyone.
that's good.
Okay.
We need a lot of defense up. Let's do Scud Ripper again. Or can we do Flash Grenade? Or Sweep? Scud Ripper.
Here we go.
And of course it's resistant.
An opening.
It's still dizzy, but it's resistant.
Go.
Let's do, since I'm weak. Oh, I can't motivate. I gotta attack one more time. There we go.
Right.
Right.
What? Now.
Ooh, he's paralyzed now. This is good.
My turn.
Let's just chill out a little bit.
Go.
Chill out, relax, and motivate.
Let's do this.
Let's just keep pelting this guy with normal attacks. Whatever. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Oh, he heals himself too? Mental, man. Absolutely mental.
Go.
I'll get you up.
Going down, buddy. You're going down.
Now.
E.
B.
Yeah! You're a team. The best team.
When we fight together,
No one stands a chance.
Yeah. Level ups for everyone. Woo! Awesome. Hydro cannon I got.
Great.
Yay!
I did it.
Woo!
I've only just begun.
Awesome!
Success.
Sick!
I did it.
Gnarly! Question is, now what? Phew, we did it. Just Fee. Laura and Fee high-fived each other. We're not gonna show it, but we're just gonna let you know. It's hard to believe that not even 24 hours ago, you two still weren't getting along. The two of you really do make an amazing team, though. With the two of you coordinating your attacks, I don't think anything stands a chance against us. No, that monster clearly had the advantage as far as brute strength is concerned. If we didn't have superior numbers, I doubt we would have emerged victorious. Yep, we've still got room for improvement. The thought of you two getting any stronger is kind of terrifying. What's wrong? Nothing much. It's just seeing those two got me thinking that I'm going to need to strengthen my own resolve soon too. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it for now. Anyway, we ought to get back and give our report. Very well then. Question is, what now? Let's rest. I don't think we need to rest, but let's rest anyway, just in case. And let's make our way out. I'm gonna probably just run from all the monsters because I already beat their big boss. Stop it. Yeah, I beat their big boss. There's no need to continue.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful.
It is a
Looks
tough one.
Careful.
It's so tough I'm gonna run
My
from
turn.
it.
Retreat. It didn't work.
I didn't run. Whoops.
I think we better. Oh, let's get going.
Yay, we did it. We escaped. Yep, I saw Owl was after me, but I wasn't gonna give him a chance. Alright, is something gonna happen here? Oh, ha ha ha. Huh? Is something the matter? Oh, I didn't notice this before, but does anyone else feel a slight breeze in this area? Wait. This way. Fee knows something. You think this is like the passage we found yesterday? So there's a secret passage here too. If so, I imagine it probably opens like the last one did. Maybe this leads to somewhere else in the capital then. No way to know for sure until we can open it. I guess. I suspected as much. Well, I wonder where this leads. It's hard to be sure. We lose our sense of distance and location, traveling underground like this. But if I had to guess, I'd say we're heading in the direction of... Maybe there's an exit close by. Alright, let's try and make our way outside. You got it.
I'll handle it.
I'll be Fee today. It's been a while since I was Fee. Oh my gosh. There's so much. Kill.
Got this.
I
My
said I
turn.
would be
Okay.
Fee, but I need to be Laura for
My
now.
turn.
Just for a little bit. Just to get the slugs and the monsters out of here.
Let's get 'em.
Hey, Selene! Welcome
My
to
turn.
the stream. How are you?
Got it.
Why do you not get emails anymore when
Here
I
we go.
start streaming? I don't know.
Down.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe there was an update to Twitch or something.
Of course. Hi.
I didn't know that emails were even a thing that you get when my stream starts.
My turn.
But, you're here now. I'll try to look into it today. Maybe Twitch does not like this game. Nonsense.
Hi.
Maybe it's not a popular game? Who knows? You'll refollow, maybe it'll work. Alright.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess
You
we'll
missed
see.
it, Selene. I beat the crocodile. I beat Crocodile, fellow. Wow! I love that so much. It's so good. Where am I going? Not that way. Not going that way. That's the dead end way.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful.
This one's
How hard
dangerous.
was the fight?
Stay on your
Not too
toes.
bad.
Here we go.
It wasn't too bad. I had the thing, like, stunned and paralyzed a lot of the time.
Let's keep moving.
Stun and paralysis. It helps. It's the best. I love it. Watcha! Where am we going? We're going this way. This way leads to the out.
Advantage is ours. Let's.
Advantage is ours.
My turn.
Let's go.
My turn.
There was a part where Laura was paralyzed for a little bit, or stunned, but I was fine.
My turn.
Also, he was about to get a critical attack up,
Off guard.
but I stopped it with a critical S-craft of my own. And it was brilliant.
When we fight together,
When we fight together, nothing. Nothing happens. Kill. Yay, fishies. Sharkfish.
Let's finish.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Retreat! Let's keep moving!
So many of them, guys. This place is absolutely just overrun with pesky sea monsters and birds. Why are there birds here?
Now's our chance. We can do this.
I ask you, Selene, why are there
My
birds in
turn.
the sewer?
My turn.
Right.
Good job, Elliot. Good job. You're my hero.
I'll handle it.
You're so
an
strong.
opening.
Why there are sewers?
Go!
Because we're in the... Because this is where the port is. I got an achievement. What? I got an achievement, guys. I got an achievement. I didn't even see what it was. I just saw it on the corner of my eye. I have to look it up
My
later.
turn. Hi. We should keep going.
Yeah, we should keep going. We gotta... You didn't get one? An email? I don't know. I don't know then. There's some shenanigans going on, Selene. Look at this. Secret.
Is that a treasure chest?
Secret! La Forte. Awesome! That's gonna be so useful! Not really. We already have a La Forte user. Yay! No! Earth Scepter, thank you. Oh!
Oh, there's the exit.
We're finally there.
Well, this was fun. I liked running through the sewers. Don't you love sewers? I love sewers. I hope we have plenty more sewer action on the third day. Oh, I know where we are. I know this place. It's the one district with the door that was closed, and now it's not. Hey, isn't this... Yep. It's this district. Welcome to the Os district. District of many cats. There's a new one right there. We seem to have emerged in the Os district. Machias' home is here, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, I had no idea that underground passage went all the way from the port to here. The network of tunnels beneath the city really does seem to cover a vast area. It's like something out of a spy novel. I'll say, maybe it's a sign. Ding dong. Was that? That must be the chime to mark the noon hour. We need to fill out some forms. Uh-oh. I hope they're good forms. Forms for theses, maybe? Yeah, that time Dollar's Cathedral's bell. The cathedral itself is pretty far away, over in the Sank district, but you can hear it pretty clearly, even here. What is it, Machias? What is it? Well, I think it's about time we found something to eat. How about we order to go from one of the local shops? And we don't really have much, but I'd be happy to at least treat you to coffee at our house. They can be good, that's good. What? You mean, Machias, you're inviting us into your home? Machias is home, guys! The forms will get you monies. That's really good, then. You can finally buy food. You've been living without food for weeks. How are you alive, then? Like, how? How's it possible? They decided to grab some fish and chips to go from a nearby pub. With their meal in hand, they headed to Machias' house to enjoy lunch with a good cup of coffee. You're joking. I know, I was joking too. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, chess pieces. I hope the game doesn't make us play chess, because I still don't know how to play. I need water. I mean, delicious, but even still, I'm impressed. Yeah, that pub's supposed to be pretty well known for their fish and chips. Did you guys ever have fish and chips before? I'll admit it tastes good, but at the end of the day, it's still greasy comfort food. Better eat it while it's hot. It tastes disgusting if you let it cool off. Probably still better than wartime rations, though. What food isn't? This coffee seems pretty high class, though. It's got a nice, rich fragrance. Did you buy your own beans and grind them at home? Yes. Yeah, it looks like my father went out and stocked up not too long ago. Now and then he gets the chance to take some time away from his duties and come relax back here. He sees his coffee as a small island of luxury in his hectic daily life, I think. That does sound like something I could see Governor Regnitz saying. It seems like quite a respectable man to me. You'd hardly imagine a home like this belonging to an important official like the Imperial Governor. It's tiny. You know, Fee, it wouldn't hurt to be a little less blunt. No worries. As I said, my father and I are commoners, through and through. He might be a top official, but neither of us really saw that as a reason to change our whole lifestyle. Besides, it's not as though we don't have some attachment to this house. Ah, right. It does seem like a comfy place to live in, though. Really cozy and relaxing.
Ooh, there's a photo.
Oh, I have a voice now.
Oh, that.
Aww.
Aww, look at cute little Machias there.
Me and Elliot were on the same page here.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Baby Machias.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
It's the mom!
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family. Since she lived quite close, she often came to visit.
She's the cousin!
Our family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
The way you speak about her seems to imply you no longer see her. Did she get married and move away?
She died.
Aww. Gosh darn it, Machias.
Around 6 years ago.
Oh.
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the nobility, right?
How did you know, Reen?
So...
I never really planned on telling anyone about this, but considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me.
Machias backstory!
It's a long story, but would you hear me out?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman. Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners through and through. But my father proved to be a very capable government official. And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself. Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies. But after seeing success in a number of major projects, He gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young. But Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count.
Look at happy Machias there.
Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, a real daughter to my father. I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible. So I never felt I had anything to worry about, until he appeared.
Oh no.
He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall, though unlike him, he was a noble by birth. A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man. He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day, and eventually the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status.
What
As a
happened?
child, I was frustrated beyond words, but even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple. And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go and accept their relationship. Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between. And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship. Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice, and the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how shamelessly they could try to sabotage the marriage.
So it's the families, not the guy that's the bad one so far.
They began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of. They made her life a living hell. Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my father. But all that time, she chose to endure it alone. She never discussed it or asked for help. And finally, it became so crushing that she took her own life.
God damn it.
It was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened. It seems that at the very last, he had chosen to betray her love for him.
Oh.
But I told her, he said. I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married. I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life?
Punch? Oh no.
After that, my father seemed to redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction. Then, 4 years ago, he was appointed to his current position as governor of Heimdall. And that's how the Regnitz family came to be where it is.
I don't even know what to say.
Damn.
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone. First I blamed her fiancé, then his family, and the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes. I desperately wanted the strength to win against them, to show how right I was, how wrong they were. But deep down, I knew the truth about my hate. I knew I was taking out my anger on people who didn't deserve it. People who had done nothing wrong.
You did?
Yep, people who did nothing wrong. People who drove her to her death did nothing wrong.
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals. Sis's fiancé was faithful to her. He just wasn't strong enough to shield her from all that ugliness, despite his love. And the Count and his family were only acting in their best interests, which is to be expected, really. Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that not all commoners are good people, and not all nobles are unworthy of respect. Eustace might not have done much to change my opinion, but but getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
Machias.
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this, but this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
Still, I don't think it'd hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself. If you're willing to admit all of that, maybe you can find it in you to be friends with Eustace too.
Are you kidding me?
I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm. He's mocking me for spending so much time studying, or telling me I need to get out more.
I don't think he goes quite that far.
Amazing.
Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
Best friends.
That's the most irritating part! He does it without thinking!
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you say?
Hey, Machias can use his S-Craft. I thought he already could for a while. Alright, who's next? Whose feelsy backstory is next? Oh, man. Well, lunchtime is over. It must be almost time for the summer festival decorations to start going up! Huh? I would have thought preparations for that would have started way before now. Is the summer festival not that big of a deal in the capital? It depends on who you ask, I guess. I've always just thought of it as one of those small yearly traditions. Laura and Reen? Maybe Emma. Emma's keeping something hidden from us. In my hometown, the summer festival is a major event with extensive preparations. Perhaps those places where the ancient animistic traditions survived have more effort into celebrating the festival. Animism does seem to have mostly vanished here. Not as much as in Roar or Crossbell, though. Well, I suppose it's hard to think of it as a seasonal festival in the capital when it's celebrated a month late to begin with. I think most just see it as an opportunity to catch a glimpse of the Imperial family. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, there's Sarah as well. I bet Sarah has some crazy backstory. Is that your Arcus ringing? What's it doing ringing out here? This is Class 7, Group A, Reen Schwarzer speaking. Hello there, Reen. This is Karl Regnitz. Governor Regnitz? Dad? Come to think of it, he did say we'd be able to use our Arcus communication functionality in the city, didn't he? You're Group A's representative, so I figured it'd be best to call you. Is now a good time? Sarah is just your bog standard teacher. Aww, I want some backstory with Sarah. Yes, now is totally fine. We actually just left your home. Machias invited us in for coffee. Aha, did he now? I had a favorite specialty store roast those beans just the way I like them. It was a top-notch brew, alright. With all that's been going on, it was nice to just sit down and enjoy a good cup of coffee. Well, I'm glad you were able to spend some quality time with together. Anyway, getting to the point, I'm calling because we have a bit of a problem on our hands. That being the case, I'd like Group A to take care of one additional task for me. An extra task? We can do that, sure, but what exactly is it you'd like us to do? There appears to have been a burglary at a jeweler's in the Garnier district. But that's not all. The culprit seems to have left a message addressed to you. What? Your confusion is understandable. However, the jeweler submitted a report of the burglary to City Hall a short while ago. Normally I'd leave this to the proper authorities, but would you be willing to go and see if there's anything you can do? Of course, sir. We'll head over to the Garnier district at once. Alright then, I'll leave this matter in your hands. What was that all about? Whatever it was, you seem perplexed. Well, wait till you hear this. So a jewelry boutique was burglarized and the culprit left a message addressed to us. Weird. Though thinking about it, this all seems kind of familiar. Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu as well. Still, it would have been helpful if my father Could have furnished a few more details. Well, it's already past noon. Let's head over to the Garnier district and find out what happened. I'm gonna love this. I hope so. Monsters. They boarded a tram. Yeah! Ooh, 5 U materials. 1 additional field study thing. Stuff. Did you say, are you gonna say love like love, or love like love but actually despise? Well, what is it? What is it? You. Who do you think it was, guys? Is it gonna be someone here, in this group? No. Let's go!
My turn.
Alright, I'll be Fi again. Heyo, how you doing? Excuse me, are you in charge of this store? We're here on behalf of the local government to investigate a reported burglary. Yes, that's right, I'm the owner. You must be the students from Thor's Military Academy. Indeed. Class 7, Group A, at your service. Oh, thank goodness. We may have yet to recover the Crimson Tiara. So that's the object that was stolen? Yes, exactly. It's embedded with priceless carnelian gemstones, captivating the hearts of all who gaze upon it. It's the centerpiece of our display, under consideration to become a national treasure, valued at almost 10 million mira! Whoa, 10 million mira? Pretty pricey. Yeah, I'll say. To think something that valuable could be swiped, just like that. The question is, how did the thief manage to steal it? I heard that the store was fitted with the best security system money can buy, so you could display the tiara safely. I'm afraid this was all due to my carelessness. It was you. There was no problem with our recently installed security system. The problem was me, falling into Phantom Thief B's trap. Oh no. Oh no, I'm getting deja vu. Wait, the Phantom Thief B? I've heard all manner of rumors about him, but I still find it hard to believe this was actually his doing. The name sounds kind of familiar. Seems like Elliot and Machias know of him. Yeah, he's a thief with quite a reputation in the capital. He calls himself a liberator of beauty, and he made quite a name of himself with a string of major thefts a number of years ago. He's even gained an enthusiastic fan following for the darling and graceful methods he uses during his thefts. Oh, now I remember where I've heard his name before. He's the thief who managed to steal an orbital tank from the Imperial Army, right? Yeah, that's one of his most famous exploits. I seem to recall hearing that story myself. I wonder how one steals a tank. So, do we know how the tiara was stolen? There's a Phantom Thief B in Urbonia. The question is it the same Phantom Thief B in Sky? Phantom Thief B is well known for sending the victim a card notifying them of his intended crime before he commits it. Did he send a card this time? Yes, that's right. The card also contained this message. Your prized tiara has already been replaced with an imitation. However, that message was a feint. While we did have the utmost faith in our security system, we knew that if anyone could get past it, it would be him. We decided to open the display case to check the tiara, but as it turns out, that's what he was counting on us to do. So that's when he stole the tiara, huh? I'm afraid so. Unbelievable. I assume you weren't able to get a good look at the culprit's face? Indeed, as soon as we opened the display case, the lights all went out. By the time we got them back on, the tiara had vanished. I see. Sounds like he's no ordinary thief. With a piece of valuable art as this, can you maybe explain how you decided we'd be the optimal choice for this request? Ah, of course. Please take a look at this. To the owner of this fine establishment, know that I have the Crimson Tiara securely in my possession. Should you fulfill my conditions, I promise that it shall be returned to you unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. First, you must not report this incident to the Railway Military Police. Second, you must deliver the other card here to the members of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, Group A. Third, the aforementioned Group A must overcome the trial written on said card. Phantom Thief B. really is addressed to us. I find the thief's apparent reveling in his crime somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, though on the other hand, he seems to be giving us a chance to get the tiara back. Hey, call me Ty. Welcome to the stream. How are you today, my friend? True. Do you have this other card that the thief mentioned? Of course. Please take this. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, Group A. Found an amazing Pokemon fan game. Ooh, what's it called? Tell me and I'll keep reading this for a little bit. Should you wish to recover the treasure you seek, accept and overcome the trials I have placed before you. All of the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is... Solen, I'm gonna need help with this. You know I was gonna ask this of you. At the feet of the Conqueror with the heart of a lion. A riddle, is it? Well, I'm sure the Vermilion capital is just referring to the city itself. But as for the feet of the Conqueror with the heart of a lion... Pokemon Infinite Infusion. You can fuse all Pokies together. That means you can have more than a lot of different Pokemons. Oh, jeez. I don't even know how I feel about that. But hey, I'll check it out. Seems like the treasure hunt, and this card's our first clue. I must know this one. Ugh. It does seem that way. So do you think you can help us out? We'd be happy to. Indeed, taunting us like that. I'm all for wiping that smug satisfaction off his face. It's just Kanto, but it's still amazing. That's cool. Let's be off then. Thank you so much. Please find it. Do you think a fused Pokemon can help me with this hunt or whatever? Now what could be a Conqueror? I have no idea. I'm gonna take a guess, and if it's not this, then I give up. If it's not this, then I give up. Gosh darn it. Where am I going? No, that's the Garnier. If it's not this, then I give up. There it is, right? Maybe Ditto-mon can help me. Ditto-mew can help me. Emperor Dracos, exactly! The Conqueror with the heart of a lion. It couldn't mean anything other than the statue of Emperor Dracos. Agreed. It's hard to hear a clue like that and not immediately think of Dracos the Lionheart. The texture is really bad. A little bit. Like, why did you put this statue here? It looks horrible. Like, who made this statue? A toddler? A good? My Nidopod evolved into Nidofree. That's amazing. And this statue is the most famous monument of him here in Heimdallr. Then chances are good that we're in the right place. The card is said to look at his feet. Let's do it then. There he is. There he is. There we go. It's the same type of card as the last one, too. I assume we were correct then. Well, we won't know until we check. The second key is in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. I don't know what Prismatic Palace means. I know what a palace means, but not prismatic. The second key. So basically, we've got another scavenger hunt. It's somewhere where it's calm. The park? So it seems. I can't believe he's making us go through this whole rigmarole. What can we do but play along, though? In the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Just what could that mean? Prismatic means it has glass. It has glass. Hey, you kids know scavenger hunts? Are you good at scavenger hunts? It's always like a silly terrorist that management beyond the day. Hey, Timmy said you're on here. Yeah, forget it. I'm done with these kids. These kids don't know anything. Okay. Here we go. That looks like a glass place. Did you see something? Oh yeah, your sister's the receptionist at the Imperial Chronicle, isn't she? No wonder she's so busy. Your mom and dad both work too, don't they? Then let's go see the summer festival together! Yeah! Was that a heart? Wow. X Rosetta, X Coco. Rosetta X Coco. Alright, checking the seats, checking the seats. I think this hunt that fake Blue Blanc is doing, it works better on this game. Because we can actually see things. What are you two doing with the guard? Excuse me, is there a reason you want us to leave? Eek, Robert, save me from this terrible person! Okay. Ugh, I can't stand lovesick couples. Just listening to those two is infuriating. So where am I looking? What did the rest of the card say? It's on a bench. It has to be this one. No, not that one. This one. This one. Over here. Dude. Bro. Look at the building. So the doorstep, maybe? Is it? Oh, it's inside. Oh, I can go inside the building now. Okay. Alright. Well, look at the butterfly. Look at the butterfly. Look at the blue one. Look at the yellow one, too. Oh, 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 ow. Ow, ow. This must be the Prismatic Palace. Yeah, all signs point to the Crystal Garden, which leaves only the northeastern seat. I'm presuming, it refers to an actual place one can sit, which would suggest we ought to investigate this bench in the northeast part of the garden. Is that it? Whoa, guys! We found it! Seems so. What's it say? Let's see, the third key is... at the round table where one rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't remember any round tables. Oh goody, another riddle. Seems still, what can we do but keep looking? Keep going. Ah, it seems fate has ordained that we should meet again. I recognize that voice. Blue Blanc, can you help me solve your own riddles? I mean, random guy. Who are you again? He's Baron Blue Blanc. What organization has the gauntlet as a symbol? Think Trails of the Sky. Oh, Bracer Guild people. Yeah, we first met during our field study in Bereahard, I believe. Très bien. I am most pleased to see that you have not forgotten me. Though if my eyes do not deceive me, you have two new faces among your throng today, no? Hi, it's, nice to meet you. I've heard mention of you from my classmates. Has your search for beauty brought you all the way to Heimdall too? You could indeed say that. However, to meet not just in Bereahard, but among the picturesque elegance of the Vermilion capital as well. Truly, it seems that we are bound together by a destiny most inseparable. Would you not agree? He's talking to me, by the way, not Class 7. He's talking to Ultima, the streamer. Hey, Kefka! I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? Who in this Blue Blanc is this Baron? Who is this Blue Blanc? This is a Baron. This is definitely Blue Blanc. No way, it's not. I'm sure. He's a bit on the unique side, huh? Yeah, unique. Let's just call him that. I couldn't sense him coming at all, though. Please, the intensity of your stares is positively withering. This guy is a fashion icon. A fashion god. A sex god. I mean, a fashion god. Working late? Aw. Hang in there, Kefka. You can do it. Or is it that my overwhelming beauty has clutched your heart so tightly that you cannot help but gaze in wonder? Oh, I'd bet all the mirror I have on me that's absolutely not the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's still much I must attend to. I wish you the best of luck with your studies. Hopefully your work isn't too hard, Kefka. And there he goes. So what did he come to convey to us? With that guy, who knows? Maybe he's Phantom Thief B! No.
There's so many butterflies.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
So, this kid was in the plaza recently. How is he here now?
Grandpa, are you okay? This is why I told you to take it easy. I swear you're gonna sprain some muscle that you haven't used in 30 years.
Clones of this kid are just everywhere. Ow, ow, ow. Gah, my hip. Okay, goodbye. Take care. Good luck. What's on the other side? See you on the other side. Blah, 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 blah. So, Bracer Guild is next. Don't get distracted. That's where we're going. Excuse me. Where was it again? Alto Street? Here it is. Remember? Oh, there was a red exclamation point there. Round table. Round table? Round table. Oh, round table's up here. Oh, yeah. Remember? There it is. There it is. I did it. The gauntlets that supported the east of the city. The gauntlet isn't the symbol of the Bracer Guild, isn't it? It's on their emblem, too. Yeah, the once and east parts mentioned in the note seem important as well. I'm doing great. You mean this isn't the last thing? This building was once a branch of the guild, and while the capital once had 2 such branches, this is the easternmost branch. This must be the round table. Ah, here it is. Also, thank you, Selen. I need all the support from this. I can't believe he even trespassed into our lodgings. Indeed, though from the look of things, he doesn't seem like he touched anything else. Still, not a pleasant thought. Yeah, it's kind of creepy knowing he was here, especially considering we don't know what he's actually after. Anyway, let's see what the next card says. On the bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. No idea. Maybe at the port? It's another riddle, and a rather challenging one at that. Oh, and that's all the clues I get. Here's all the information you have. Now go F yourself and don't come back again. Okay. Good thinking. It is good thinking. It's good that I thought that this game hates me. No, it's Mater Park. I don't want to go to the park. I want to go to the port. Maybe the port has a bird or something. Maybe it's the crane? Nope, can't get to the crane. Am I in the right section, Selen? If I'm not, just let me know now. So I was hoping to get to the summer festival today, but now Phantom B's back. Hey, look! The steel bird perched at the water's edge. The last clue seems like it might be referring to the crane here in Heimdaller Port. And that would make its white bird in these containers. I can't see a card attached to any of them, though. The clue did say it would be on the bottom. Perhaps we should discuss this with whoever's in charge here and ask him to check the containers for us. That'd be Port Chief Dan Berto. We met him earlier today, so let's see if he's willing to help us. Ba 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 ba. Boop ba doop ba doo. Yeah! How the devil did that get stuck to the bottom like that? He wouldn't have been able to attach it without lifting the container, and that would have meant using the crane. But when did he do this? None of us ever noticed anything suspicious. Well, he is supposed to be a master of disguise, right? Maybe he disguised himself as one of the workers here. I can only guess as to how he might have done it, but it's definitely not something a normal person could pull off. That aside, what does the card say? Oh yeah, let's see. Final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sleeps within a black ark, nestled in the steel car that marches within the minutes. No idea. I'm even less clue. I'm less clue than I was last time. The one's just as obtuse as the others, though if it's also hidden near the water's edge, from all indictations, I'd say the next one is here in Heimdaller's port too. It says Final Key and Crimson Crowns too, so at least there's that. Yeah, looks like this is the last one. It's the tram? How would I know? Are trams black in this place? I didn't even look at the trams. I don't remember their color. Where's the tram? Tram! No, I wanted to check the tram. Tram! Speed walking. This is red. This is red. Crimson B blue blanc. Also, look, there's a red exclamation mark, which makes this a little bit easier. A steel car by the minutes, trams of schedules. Whoa. Zoom! Where's the schedule then? Schedule! Schedule, where are you? Not seeing a schedule. The steel car. My guess is that last clue refers to the orbital trams. It seems like the best fit. What about marching with the minutes? The tram schedule, of course, arriving and departing at present times. Steel trams don't march, by the way, they roll. They roll, not march. So, Phantom Thief B, you suck. Heimdaller Port is the starting and ending points for all the trams in the city. So you could say the tram here is waiting for its appointed time. That makes sense in a weird way. I guess this is the place then. Let's get to the driver's permission. The driver's permission to have a look inside. Excuse me, do you think you could do us a favor? No! The infamous Phantom Thief B hid something in this tram car? Yes, we believe that to be the case. Well, wow, really? Well, I get where you're coming from. Go on and look around as much as you want. Thanks for your cooperation. Oh, look, I'm inside. Oh, this is the Black Ark. Okay. It looks like this must be the Black Ark mentioned on the car. Our Phantom Thief appears to have taken no pains to hide it. Isn't it kind of weird that the driver didn't notice? Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Whoa, we did it! We did it! All on our own. All on my own with no help. And I didn't even get frustrated once. Right, Selene? Right? Yep, this is it. Excuse me. So this is the sordid crimson tiara. It has such a fiery glow. Wow, so this thing's worth 10 million mira, huh? Gulp. I'm almost afraid to handle it. Yeah, right. Also, I love trams too. I haven't been on a tram. Maybe ever. Yeah, we've got to be really careful about getting this back to the jeweler's safely. Hell yeah.
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself.
I can't see this guy's eyes. And his hair is interesting. I think this guy's Phantom Thief B.
I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
You have 13 tram lines in this city. In your city, or this city right here that I'm in? Voice acting for a simple driver? Yeah, I thought that was strange too. Blue Blanc sounding voice acting, too.
What's wrong, Rean?
Oh,
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you?
in your city? Lucky. Also, Reen figured it out.
Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
Whoa! He did it!
What?
Oh, it's him!
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask.
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Oh man! Someone from the old
Allow
games.
me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B.
Phantom Thief Blue Blanc with full voice acting.
Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
Back in Trails in the Sky, when you were that person's, when you were the mayor's butler or something. Okay, maybe not that far.
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises, nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
Yep, I love his laugh too. Very Blue Blanc-like.
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed. A crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Oh, what spirited youths you are!
Yeah.
What? How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
Well, this was a surprise.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
You might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
No trace. Reporting the details. Return the tiara. As annoying as Phantom Thief B is, it was good to see someone from Trails in the Sky again. And I like Blue Blanc. He's a cool dude. He's a cool thief. I can't believe that you were able to recover the tiara safely. How can I ever thank you? I almost get the impression we were the reason he stole it in the first place. Maybe we should apologize to you. When you control Reen next, there's a hidden quest I can do, so don't do anything hasty. Okay. Tell me the details as soon as you can. Oh no, not at all. Phantom Thief B's conquests have always seemed rather capricious. I imagine he just decided to use all of you as a convenient excuse for his latest escapade. Given how fixated on us he seems, I don't think that's all likely. Well, better not to say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. I'm afraid I can't offer you much, but please take these as a token of my thanks. This is a lot of Septith. Are you sure it's alright to give us that much? It's almost like, it almost feels like more than we deserve. Well, this is a jewelry boutique. After all, we have more Septith lying around than we know what to do with. Well, that does make sense. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all you've done for us. Yeah! I'm saving it right now. Just go to the shopping street, Vainqueur, and talk to a guy in front of the big shopping mall thingy. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you very much for telling me. Let's go. Where's the exit? Sorry, day's over. Well, that was quite exhausting. Phantom Thief B was an even more unpleasant fellow than I had expected. Annoying to think his smug face was watching us the whole time. Yeah, though his name is pretty well known out here. It's actually the next day. I was gonna say. He was plainly suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't suspect he'd prove this much of a troublemaker. After I sleep, after I do the sleepies, I was just thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well that he was virtually unrecognizable, not to mention all those other things he did. If this were martial arts we were talking about, he'd definitely be at the master level. I can't disagree. True. But why would someone like that try to mess with us? He specifically asked for Group A, too, though I can't imagine why.
Ring, 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 ring. Don't go, don't go.
Is that my father again? This is Class 7, Group A, Lean Schwarzer speaking. Hello, hello. Sounds like you've been keeping yourselves busy. I know it's you, Instructor Sarah. Oh, got it in one. How'd you guess? Don't tell me. Is it your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher? I have, many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Anyway, you don't usually call us while we're out on a field study. Is something wrong? Actually, there's somewhere I'd like Group A to go. When you finished up what you have to do for your field study, I'd like you to head over to the Sank district. Okay, let's see. That's where Heimdaller Cathedral and the embassies are, right? I think Elise's academy is somewhere around there too. Yeah, that's the place. I want all of you to assemble outside St. Austria's Girls' School at 5 o'clock. Group B will be there too. What? Don't worry, I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Oh, something else is gonna happen, Solène. Anyway, have fun. Toodles! Hey, hold on a... Arg! What's wrong now? It sounds as though the instructor is being her usual irresponsible self again. Pretty much. I don't know what she's thinking. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, I know where that is. That Girls' Academy for Nobles. Isn't that the one your sister attends? I have a few acquaintances who attend there myself, but I can't imagine why she'd have us all meet there. Girls' Academy, huh? I'm kinda curious. I'm sure she has her reasons. Weird ones, probably. It's almost evening, so we should finish up here and start heading over. The best way to get to the Sank district is by tram, right? Yes. Doesn't matter where we catch the tram from, it'll pass through here. There. I almost dread to think what we'll have to do once we get there, though. Yay, we did it! We did it! I wonder what people will think of Fee at the group Girls' Academy. Like, she's so cute! She's so cute. Just in case, I want to see if the quest is doable today. Just to see. Probably not, but you never know. How about you, Mr. Man? Blah 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 blah. Okay, it's not today. Not today. Solène is 100% right. In front of them all, so not today. Alright, let's go see. Should we get going? Yes. The story is advancing! Welcome to a brand new district, everyone. Brand new. By tram. Or are we on the tram? I wasn't paying attention. You are going to love this, Selene? I hope I do too. Hello, ladies. How are you doing?
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Astraea too.
Oh, St. Astraea. Okay. Okay.
So, the famous St. Astraea Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit.
Most likely I am going to love this. Oh yeah. As an adult, I love visiting a school full of young schoolgirls.
Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Nah, this'll be fun.
Those were the instructor's orders.
This'll be fun.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, Laura. Kind of cut you off there. Alright. Today, Elliot becomes a man. Laura will kill me.
I was wondering.
Laura will kill me. I know. She's gonna kill me anyway.
Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Genteel?
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
I wasn't from Erebonia a while ago, and I didn't know of her, so shut up, Machias.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugit. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee.
10?
I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Oliver!
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
The barrel!
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest.
Also, let it be known, Libero was pronounced as liberal in the movie. So that's another thing the movie got wrong.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Yep, I'm here. Hi.
Ah, you made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well,
Yep.
we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Liberal Kingdom. Sounds good.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait, did you two...
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Yep. Laura and Fee kissed and made up. I mean, they made up.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now. Really? That's great! It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms. Sounds good.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
Sounds good to me.
That's girls for you.
Sign me up.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
I mean, never mind. Forget it.
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost District. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
You did lots of sleepovers? Nice. I did too, actually.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Reen?
Lovely voice.
Elise, what are you doing here?
Sister! Excuse me.
Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you, too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
I could have had a little sister, but oh no, I had to get 2 brothers that are taller than me instead. God! Just one cute little sister, that's all I was asking for.
Hey, but boys! I don't think I've seen a uniform before. You got the uniform to the Military Academy. I better see when you were younger. I was at the Military Academy and Bertrakel's founded. I hear they were going to come around there too.
I'm not gonna read these, they're a little fast. Yep, we're transferring. He's so tall. The redhead's so cute. Yeah, and he's part rabbit. Oh, Fee. Poor Fee. I can feel their stares boring holes in my head. Humph, pay them no mind. We certainly do seem to be the stars of the show today. Hee hee, and Laura's as popular as ever. I can't say I'm being admired, doesn't feel nice, but please don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. You think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. Are they all the same age as you, Elise? I don't know, and I don't care. Oh, God. Yeah, there's one too many rabbits in our group. I need to get control of Eustace again.
What's in here?
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside. Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
It's your friend.
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
And it's Her Highness.
Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh,
No way.
Hey,
Yeah.
Elise, is that...
Yes way.
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me.
I'm coming.
I knew it.
Wow, it's the princess lady. Princess Alphen.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alphen. Alphen Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Rice? I've been saying that wrong all this time too. And that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, wait, there's more. Never mind. Rosengarten. Love her music theme. Yeah, it's very noble-like of her. This is a very flowery room.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right? I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead.
Drop.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Saint Estrella too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself. Your Highness. Got you to look. But Well, she seems lively.
she seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
This is amazing, alright. What? What's going on?
Please don't worry about me.
Elise, okay.
Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Amazing friends. One that teases me all the time.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elphen.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Green Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you. Your Highness?
Those rabbit ears are invading the screen right now.
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Rain? Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask. Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Sure.
What?
Why not?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have two brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
Be Elliot's brother. He needs one. Or sister.
Enough, Your Highness.
Be Elliot's sister, I mean. He needs one. He needs a small
Aw,
sister.
Don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Oh, who else?
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
Who is it?
Isn't that?
A guitar? No, a lute?
Is this who I think it is?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh,
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
It's amazing that we meet Blue Blanc and who I think it is in the same day. Olivier! In his usual clothing.
it's a pleasure to see you again.
Olivier, oh. Oh, I've missed you. You old lug, ya.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
You scream when you heard this? Ah, I don't blame ya.
Who's this guy? I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school. But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
I think that's quite enough.
Where'd you get that from?
Any more of that, and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Wait. So this is...
I'm surprised that Olivier has a brother and a sister. Still.
Indeed.
Prince Olivert, also known as
Tis
Olivier.
I, Olivert Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
So what does Olivier have plans? What plans does he have with me? Does he need our help with Phantom Thief B? You love this, all of this? I don't blame you. I'm loving this too. Communion room. It's nice to see the old people of the Sky Games.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
Oh, he was.
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's Military Academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units, too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7, and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts, not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that. Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the classes run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once. And that was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
Jumping the gun again with the dialogue. I'm sorry.
I see.
Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day, you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it.
I'll do it.
Your students, first and foremost. Reach out, grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
Hear, hear.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thors who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thors myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
She's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple Lightning?
All these nicknames for people.
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
See, she did have a backstory. She was a bracer. Save. Sure. And continue. Why was delete save data even an option? Why would you want to delete your save data? Thanks for seeing us out. I never would have guessed you were friends with Princess Alphen of all people. Humph. I wish she knew how much of what she said was genuine. Bog standard? What does bog standard even mean? Like, what's bog? Hey, Elise? Thank you for taking the time to come here today. Take care of your way back to your lodgings. We will, thank you. Thanks for showing us around. Hehe, good night. You don't know, actually? Aww. Yeah, good night, everyone. Aww, little curtsy, little... Put the dress in the... Wait! Or wait. Why? Wait. Don't worry. I can kind of understand where she's coming from. I doubt anyone could have guessed that Her Highness would extend such a bold invitation to you. I'm not sure how that's my fault. It just is, Reen. It just is. Oh, now what? Flashback. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Reen, I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Of me? Your Highness. Oh, you're going to ask him. Please marry me. I mean, teehee, but of course. You see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the festival. Or rather, Machias's father invited me to attend. Yes, I seem to recall hearing that myself. That's one of the Crystal Garden... That's the one at the Crystal Garden in Mater Park, right? Indeed. Anyway, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping that you would join me as my dance partner, Reen. Yes! I mean, I don't know. I'm not a good dancer. I know the Macarena. Does that mean... Do you think Her Highness knows the old saying, a dance today, a wedding tomorrow? I'm sure that's fully in the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret it that way. Whoa, hold on a minute. I don't think I can... I mean, it would be an honor, but it's, like, too great an honor for someone like me. Hee, oh, not at all. Your father may be a baron, but the Schwarzers have long had deep ties with the Imperial family. I apologize if this comes across as rude, but inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. I see. Well, I can't deny that. You needn't apologize. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. Anyway, I really don't think I'm the man you want. Sometimes I can barely keep from tripping over my own feet. Is that so? Elise once told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing. In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Reen? Well... I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice. And besides, I don't suppose you would have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness. Whistle. Yeah, I can't whistle, sorry. Whistle! That's my sister, alright. She really knows how to twist the knife. Your Highness, please. You too, Prince Olivert. Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch. I get the feeling they aren't like I get the feeling they aren't all like this. Ah, I see now. How could it not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is that you already have your heart set on someone else. Or is there someone you've already courting? Huh, well, do you? I'm positively dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart. Wait, yikes, how am I going to get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn her down gently. Tee-hee. Very well, I shall relent this time. Huh? Ah. However, next year I'll be 16, just like your sister. That's when I'll be making my debut into high society. So I'd be very happy if you'd give my invitation some thought. Well, guess we'll be dancing. Well, aren't you the lucky one? Her Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you. You really ought to have accepted her invitation. It might have led to something truly unexpected in the future. Nah, I doubt it. It seems like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Can't deny it seemed that way. But I get the impression that wasn't all that there was going on. You weren't the only one feeling nervous that whole time. Prince Olivert was an even more unusual person than I'd heard. Huh, no doubt about that. He seemed entertaining to be around. To think that he's the one who made Class 7 possible. He seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about our class made what we're doing feel even more important, and besides, he gave us plenty of other useful info. Yeah, including the fact that the board of directors seems to have their own agenda for us. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Hearing about the instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop too. I wouldn't have imagined she used to be a bracer, maybe because you don't really see them around anymore to begin with. A rank is more or less the highest you can be too. I assume you already knew about her history fee? Yep, the guild is every Jaeger Corps's main competition after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Really? Unbelievable. Hee hee, I almost forgotten about those good old days. Instructor Sarah. Or should I say, Bracer Sarah. Instructor? How long have you been there? So, looks like you finally found out about my work history, huh? I guess that kinda tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit then. I hate to break it to you, but you didn't have any to begin with. Shh! Did you hear an old maid sighing? What was that? Hey, it's blue-haired Captain Claire. Hee hee. Good evening, everyone. Captain Claire? This is quite the unusual combination. Let me be the first to assure you that this wasn't my idea, but the governors asked me to tell you that tomorrow's field study is being put on hold. Instead, you get the exciting opportunity to help this lady and her goons with their evil schemes. Huh? What evil schemes? Sarah, could you maybe not try and put them off entirely before I've even had a chance to explain? Actually, there is a matter I'd like all of you to help us with. I've discussed this with the governor, and he decided that this would be the best way to handle the issue. Okay. What is it? Some crazy stuff happening? Now, if you'd be so kind as to get on board, I'll explain everything to you at the command post in Heimdallr Central Station. Oh my gosh, this day is not gonna end. I thought today would be party day. But no. The never ending. Well, the day's almost over. Ah, nightlife. You can still see the stars in this city. It's nice. Gotta stretch. Stretch a little bit. Terrorists? Indeed. I'm afraid we'd have no choice but to define them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim. Nor do we know the names of the group's members, its size, or its history. At present, it doesn't even seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself. That's a lot of unknowns. Would I be correct in assuming the man we met in the Nord Highlands, who was trying to start a war, is a member? Ah. Yeah, remember him? So he's one of them, He said his name was Gideon, or G, or something like that. So that's what that man you encountered in the Highlands was up to. He does sound like the terrorist type. And you think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow, on the first day of the summer festival? We're currently operating under that assumption, yes. The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord. If they intend to make their next move, tomorrow is likely time. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight, after all. And considering how easily Gideon gave you his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. First, you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret. Then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in quick succession. That's the typical terrorist MO. I see. And you want us to insist with countermeasures against them? Right, the RMP will be joining forces with the Heimdallr military police to bolster the capital's security. Unfortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there'll be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. Bah, it'd sure be nice if the guild was still active here. They would have come in mighty handy right about now. Yes, I don't disagree. Sarah, you do know that the RMP has no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Love you some terrorists? Oh yeah, can't get enough of them. Oh really? I mean, your boss and that brother of yours could hardly make their opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried. Well, wow, these two really seem to have a messy history between them. It sure looks that way, especially when the guild is concerned. Although it sounds like your brother has been keeping busy in Crossbell recently. So what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field study task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there are plenty of tasks the governor needs taken care of, like you've been doing the last 2 days. The summer festival is a busy time after all. Lots of little details that need to be squared away. Nod. I think I speak for Group A when I say we'd be glad to join in with the anti-terrorist countermeasures. Group B feels the same. Alright then. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Now let's move right along to confirming the patrol routes you'll be following. Cat. The cat's the terrorist. So she's showing us where we'll be following or whatever. Ah, good old Bracer Guild. I miss Trails in the Sky now. Parts of me wants to play it again. The cat is indeed the terrorist. I knew it! This place sure brings back memories. Up until about 1.5 years ago, I'd swing by here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around before then. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher? Seriously? Wait, did she say she knew someone who worked at the guild? I guess she was talking about the instructor. Still, instructor, what is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? I've been wondering that for a while now myself. The guild used to be pretty active here in Urbonia, right? Well, yeah. The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up, but I'm sure you already know that. The culprits were a Jaeger corps hired by a nasty bunch the guild was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyway. The Ouroboros people? You know what I mean, right? The society? Thanks to a dependable ally, we were able to defeat the Jaegers, but by then, the Imperial government had its eye on us. They started making life difficult for us, took away most of the guild's authority in the country, leaving our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. So that's how it was. Instructor. Don't worry. Your dad might be the city's governor, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. You're talking about Chancellor Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government, I assume. Yep, him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division. It's kind of like a sister organization to the Railway Military Police. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job, and that's when Principal Van Dyke came and offered me a position at the academy. I started as a combat instructor last spring, and after that, I wound up being chosen as your class's homeroom teacher. I still help out at the guild from time to time, though that's how I ended up bringing in our Jaeger princess here. Whoa. Her hand is going right through the carrier. Knock it off. So that's what happened. You mentioned that a Jaeger corps was responsible for the attack. What was its name? Oh, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester, not a particularly high-ranking outfit. I see. Worried about me? Well, I did suspect that it was likely a different corps. Haha, from the sound of it, the Jaeger corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. Their leader was this insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. You name a combat speciality, Zephyr had it covered. They were the only corps on par with the Red Constellation, which has its roots in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. They caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. Look who's talking. You caused us plenty of trouble yourself. Tch, it's hard to believe this all happened to people we actually know. Haha, yeah, it sounds more like a story out of some novel. Anyway, the terrorists you've been hearing about lately aren't part of any Jaeger corps. I figured that was the case. Generally, Jaegers are interested in just two things, money and fighting. That Gideon guy you encountered in the Nord Highlands doesn't seem to fit that description, though. If I had to guess, I'd say he's acting on some kind of deep-seated grudge. A grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. I've never met him myself. From what I understand, he did seem particularly tenacious. It was definitely that, which means we're really going to have to step it up for our patrol tomorrow. Your involvement is just a precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best, I say. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever too, so all the better. Anyway, it's late, so get your report written and get some sleep. I'm gonna crash into one of the empty rooms upstairs. Oh man. Bye, Sarah. The instructor never changes, does she? Also, was Elliot always the same size as Laura? Or am I just going crazy? You sure? She seems more talkative than usual. Feels like she was pushing herself. Now that you mention it, she did seem far more forthcoming with information than usual. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird being back in her own old workplace. You might be right. Still, I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best to coordinate with Group B tomorrow to make sure everything goes smoothly. Maybe Elliot is wearing heels? Elliot, you were supposed to become a man at the Academy for Girls, not become a... Ugh. Agreed. Alright, the sooner we get that report written, the sooner we can get some sleep. Or shoes. That night... Oh my god. What's going on? I hear footsteps. Huh? I thought I heard something outside. Selene, what should I do? If I get bonus BP or whatever it's called, I want to choose the right one. Screw it! Maybe I should check it out. Why is that even an option then? So stupid. Stupid! Stupid! Nah, it's fine. It sounded like footsteps. Did someone go downstairs? You chose investigate. You lost your chance at bonus BP. You lost your chance at getting the strongest weapon in the game. Oh. Aw, Instructor Sarah? Not sure what happens if you go back to sleep. This cutscene doesn't happen, probably. Oh, did I wake you? Haha, I just thought I heard something, so I came to see what it was. Can't sleep? Nah, just feeling a little nostalgic being back here, I guess. Yeah, me too. Years ago, someone suggested that I become a bracer, and that's what I did. I spent my days working with a bunch of odd friends and companions, going through request after request. It seems weird now how busy I used to be back then. It does sound like work kept you on your toes. Still, this building must mean a lot to you, huh? Heh, yeah, it does. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I could go back to those days sometimes. It was definitely exhausting, but I guess I was unusually having too much fun to notice. More than anything, I really felt like I belonged here. Oh, don't get me wrong though, I really enjoy my work now too. You do? How could you not? Or how could I not? I ended up becoming your class's instructor. As far as I'm concerned, life's just as fulfilling now as it was back then. No need for you to get all soft and start worrying about me. Haha, alright. But I'll keep doing whatever I can, so that you'll always feel like you belong here with Class 7. Thanks. Look at us talking in the middle of the night, up in the middle of the night talking away like a couple of barflies. If we had a bottle or two here, I would have loved to drink until dawn with you, but we're all out. Tragic. You do know I'm too young to drink, right? Hee hee. Well, we should probably get back to our rooms and get some sleep. Tomorrow's going to be another action-packed day, so we'll need all the rest we can. Too true. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow, Instructor. Heh, you're gonna need my tender muscles too. Mercies too. You've got some hard work coming your way, so you'd better get a good night's sleep.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Yay! I'm moving up in the world,
I've
guys.
got a little reward here for you.
Gladiator belt.
Keep up the good work.
I will. Next day. It's the next day, but it's not the morning. Uh-oh. Who are you? Who are you gonna meet there, buddy?
The time is finally at hand.
Is this a terrorist? I don't know. He has glasses on, so he can't be.
At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber. Yeah!
Oh, crowd. Crowd of people. Oh my gosh. Everyone at the
Comrade
port.
G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Okay, good. We're good. Finally, a revolution!
There's nothing to fear.
This doesn't look like a good revolution, though.
As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us.
Thanks for telling me. I'll take the flute now.
Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
Yeah!
Huzzah! 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 Day of the Summer Festival. Oh boy. This is gonna be a crazy day. I have a feeling. Alright, I'm going to go check on Group B before heading over to the Railway Military Police's command post. Just give me a call on your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. Okay. Will do, Instructor. Leave it to us. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the Railway Military Police. I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping them this once and acting as your point of contact, but I won't let them forget for a minute that they owe me. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Tell Fiona thanks for the breakfast. Sure thing! Mein gosh, guys. Mein gosh. Alright, we should get moving too. We got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sarah said she'd contact us around noon too. Let's be off then. Ja. Or ya. I'm guessing the city's gonna be packed with people since it's the first day of the summer festival. That's all the more reason we need to stay especially vigilant. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is gonna be great. I want to see if I can get the secret mission really quickly. Yep, everyone's out and about. There's a food stall here. Heyo! Ta-da! Welcome to the E-Toil stall. Fiona, what are you doing here? Hehe, what else? I'm helping out. Can I interest you in the super special gelato that me and Agnes made together? Those actually look great. I guess I'm in danger of just handing you my wallet here. No, I can't actually buy? Buy. Shop. Tetra Gelato. I'll take one. Why not? Let me get rid of some of my quartz as well. Can I do that? Exchange. Yeah. I'm freaking rich, guys. Freaking rich. No, I like all the confetti. Isn't the confetti now kind of a waste, though? Why does this kid have a red thing? There's a Germany-specific flavor of ice cream. Ooh, what's the name of it? What's wrong, Milton? Oh, hi, Elliot. There's a pretty interesting rumor floating around at the moment about someone just vanishing all of a sudden. Woodruff. Or if you translate it literally, Forest Master. Forest Master flavor. Very interesting. Does it taste like forests? Or does it have a foresty flavor to it? Do you know any more details? Oh, caught your interest, I see. I dunno. This is some good stuff. It might be too juicy to share. Speak up, or we'll force it out of you. Right, okay, I get it. Dang, you two are scary. So yeah, like I said, someone from one of the apartments around here just straight up vanished. The caretaker came by to check on them this morning and found the room as empty as if no one had ever lived there. The only thing left in there was the key to the room. That's quite the curious situation. It tastes green and it looks green. But does it Like what kind of green? Apple green? Lime green? Leaf green? That's a Pokemon game. Yeah, especially since they disappeared without even telling anyone. I've never heard of anyone leaving town during the summer festival either. Maybe they had a reason they had to move out so quickly. Do you think this might be related to the terrorists in some way? Terrorists? What the heck are you talking about? I mean, sounds like kind of a stretch. Well there, you guys seem like you've got some good material. What's this about Terran-riss? Terran-riss. Come on, fill me in. The flavor comes from leaves, so you can call it leafy. Okay. Don't worry, it's nothing important. There does seem to be some substance behind this rumor, though. Agreed. I think we'd do well to keep the story in mind. That's all there is to investigate on Alto Street. You should move on to another part of the city. Alright, thank you, Sonny boy. Whoops.
My turn!
Of course.
Laura's a little taller than Elliot. But I thought Elliot was like super small. Guess not. Also, let me do something really quick. Machias, get out. Set link. Do not go to Mater Park before you did the quest and investigated everything. You got it. So, Mater Park, off limits. Mater Park will be tossed. I want to find the secret quest first. Oh, I remember these people. Remember, this boy and this grandpa were like dying? I received some tickets to this year's concert as thanks for helping with the preparations for the garden party. I thought I'd invite my grandson along with me so we could enjoy it together. The garden party should be starting right about now, shouldn't it? I hope everyone has a great time. That makes 2 of us. I'm confident they'll all be pleased with our work there. Don't any of these characters have different clothes to wear? They're all wearing the same thing. Whoops. Where's Alto Street? This is the place with the thing, right? No, that's that street. Darn it. Excuse me, kiddo. Bye. Blah, 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 street. That's the one. Hey, little lady. Waiting for my boyfriend to get here. Oh, I'm so nervous. I wonder if he'll notice my new earrings. So, guy in front of this guy? Is it this guy? I bet it's this guy. Is that him? No, it's not. I do hope he notices and comes back here. I wonder what's wrong. I don't know. He kind of stands out in that suit, though. We should ask. Excuse me, is something the matter? Are you speaking to me? As a matter of fact, I'm trying to find the owner of this briefcase. A lost briefcase, huh? Where'd you find it? Slow down now. It's not quite accurate to say that I found it, or that he lost it. I actually have this exact briefcase, you see. As fate would have it, I bumped into the owner of this one earlier, which led us mistakenly taking each other's. That's ridiculously unlikely. I don't know. It's happened many times before in many other different series. What an absurd coincidence. I could scarcely believe it myself. I came back here the moment I realized, hoping he'd do the same, but he's yet to turn up. That explains things. Regardless, I plan on waiting here for a while longer. Thank you for lending me a friendly ear, though. You're welcome. Could we offer him our Aderine? Would you mind if we lent you a hand? We might be able to find him if we ask around. Are you sure? I feel a terrible burdening you like that. But simply waiting for him to return may not be the most effective method here. Don't worry about us. Sniffle, we are all so kind. Are you truly sure about this? We wouldn't offer if we weren't. Thank you so much. Alright, if I'm going to be relying on you, then I should probably introduce myself. The name is Bond. James Bond. And I'm currently employed as a broker in Crossbell. I've only come here to Heimdallr a few times, so I'm not at all familiar with it. Your kindness means a lot to me. I'm glad we noticed you then. Yeah, no one wants to be in a situation like this while they're abroad. would you mind telling us about the owner of this briefcase? Of course, he was a rather old fellow, wearing both a suit and a hat. Oh, and there's a guidebook in this briefcase that details the major attractions of the summer festival too. It mentions Princess Alphen's limousine passing through the Garnier district during this afternoon's parade. And next to that was a little note that's read, "Don't miss this." That's about all I can tell you, unfortunately. I think that might have been enough. Guess we should ask around the Garnier district first. Then, yeah, he might be there already. Finding him shouldn't prove too difficult with the description we received, especially when we know the exact model of briefcase to look out for, too. Speaking of which, is there anything notable in your briefcase? The bunny plush I bought for my daughter would stand out the most, I imagine. Understood. We'll keep that in mind. We'll start searching immediately. Thank you. I really hope you find him. So, the Garnier district? Huh. What's wrong? What? What's going on? Fee. What are you doing, Fee? Did you notice something? I thought I sensed someone suspicious. Do you think it was one of the terrorists? We can typically depend on Fee's instincts at times like these. Might have been my imagination. Lots of people excited for the festival here. Could have been one of them. Either way, that's something we should note in our report. Like Laura said, your instincts tend to be accurate. Yeah, agreed. Anyway, I don't think we're done investigating this street yet. Let's get back to our patrol. I would like to do the bookcase thing, please. Or not the bookcase, the suitcase. Old man. It's not this one. He doesn't have a suitcase. Solen, I might need some assistance here. Do you know where old guy is? No, not you. It's not the guard. Is he inside a thing? Maybe he's inside the place. Oh my, aren't you the military academy students from the other day? Ask the gelato man? Alrighty. Hey, it's this lady. So we meet again? Did you come all the way here just to see me? The Miss Clotilde. I don't even remember this name that well. I didn't think we'd get another chance to meet you. Hello again. Actually, we're here as part of our field study again. We're doing a patrol of the city. Aw, isn't that a shame? But I'm glad to see you're all working so hard. I see the two of you were able to make peace too. I'm surprised. How could you notice such a small change when you only met us 2 days ago? Oh, was I right? I just had a feeling that might be the case. Call it a woman's intuition. Anyway, have you noticed any significant changes here since we last talked? Well, thanks to you all taking care of that beast, I've been able to truly relax during my stay. I've slept wonderfully these past couple nights. But now that you mention it, I did notice a suspicious-looking group of people near the hotel last night. You did? There were 2 of them talking in the back alley there, near here, hats pulled tightly over their heads. When they noticed me trying to sneak a peek, they panicked and vanished into the night. I did overhear them talking about a plan of some kind, though. A plan? That does sound rather suspicious, although we don't know enough to say for certain. Yeah, it does sound like something we should keep in mind. Thank you for your help. I'm happy to have been of service. Still, I'd love to stay here and talk for a while, but I'm afraid my schedule is a little booked up at the moment. Are you busy doing something for the festival? Yes, I was invited by a member of the Imperial family to sing at a banquet being held at the palace tonight. I was actually on my way to rehearse for it. I see. I wish I could go and watch, but I doubt there's any chance of that. Obviously. Well, good luck. We wish you all the best. The same to you. Anyway, goodbye for now. Interesting lady. That's a pro for you. Even when you wish her luck, you're the one who ends up feeling encouraged. Indeed, she never ceases to surprise. That's all there is to investigate in the Garnier district. Time to move on to one of the other areas. No, we're not done here yet. Gotta talk to the Juice Man. Where's the Juice Man? Is it you? Welcome. Are you here for some fresh juice? Unfortunately not. There's something we'd like to ask you. Yeah, I saw a guy like that not that long ago, actually. So he was an exact match? Yep, old man with a briefcase wearing a suit and hat, right? Bingo. That must be him. We're actually trying to find him. Did he tell you anything that might have given you an idea of where he was going? He did ask me if there was a good place to sit down and relax around here. He also mentioned that he wanted somewhere simple since everything here is so expensive. So where'd you tell him to go? I recommended Alto Street, which isn't too far from here. In retrospect, maybe I should have been more specific and recommended a store. Oh, where Elliot lives. Yeah, if that's where he is, then checking E-Toil's probably our best bet. Allow us to make our way there then. Thank you for your cooperation. No worries. It means no worries for the rest of your... We're good. We're good here. Let's go. Alto Street. So where's E-Toil's? Not there. There it is. Old man, are you here? Please be here. Oh, there he is. Hey! We found him. Give me your book. Give me your briefcase, old man. Hey, Reed, check out that briefcase over there. This must be the guy we're looking for. Excuse me. Why, hello there. Is there something you need from me? Funny you should ask. Mix up... Really? Well, let me check. Oh no, this really isn't my case. You are right. Please take me to this Bond person right away. Oh my gosh. Mein gosh. Please accept my apologies for not noticing sooner. I don't come to Heimdallr that often either, so your quick thinking saved us both. Oh no, I can't take the credit for this. It's all thanks to these students that things worked out. All I did was stand here and wait. These young men and women are so kind. Once again, allow me to express my thanks to all of you. Excuse me. Not everyone would take the time to search for me like you did. I'd like to second that. Part of me was worried that I wouldn't be able to return a crossbell, but now I can, all thanks to you. Ha. There's no need to thank us, really. We didn't do much. That's hardly true. Please take this. It's a little something from Crossbell. It's not much, but I hope it'll convey my appreciation. Running Mishy. We meet again, Mishy. You sure we can have this? I insist. Thank you. Is there anything else you need before we leave? No, I think everything is going to be just fine. Thank you once again. Yay, we did it! Don't know what the point of that mission was, but you know what? Cool. I'll take that. Can I have another one? No. Alright, I think that'll be enough today. This was good though. We got a lot done. A lot of story was said, a lot of plot dumps. There's lots of investigation to do. Don't worry. We will do this investigation. Isn't tomorrow Tuesday? Or tomorrow Wednesday? Darn. So we'll continue this on Thursday. It'll be fun. It'll be great. What do you want? Want to pick a fight with me, buddy? Huh? Don't make me get out Machias. Yikes, it's always crowded in before the parade, but I've never seen it quite this bad. Get out of here. Get out. Go away. But yeah, we will continue this on Thursday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be a lot of fun things happening, and nothing bad will happen. I just know it. But yeah, that'll be it for the day. As usual, Selene, thank you so much for being here and being amazing as always. And yeah, I will see you all... I don't even know if I'll be streaming tonight, but we'll see. Good stream cause Olivert, yep. Good stream because Olivert and no shoes. But yeah, enjoy everyone. Have a good day today, Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll be back here on Thursday. So, out of breath. Alright, I'm out. Everyone, enjoy. Enjoy life.
Bye-bye!